Okay. Hello, Mesa View Eagles. It is Thursday, April 30th, and I am Mrs. Grunbaum with your news. And today we also have...
I'm Mrs. Ortiz again.
And today we have a special guest. You want to say hello, special guest?
Hi, everyone. I'm Mrs. Carcutt, if you didn't know already. It's good to be here.
And then we'll hear a little bit more from our special guest in just a moment. But Mrs. Ortiz, do you have a little bit about our Spirit Day first?
I do, and unfortunately I have no tie-dye. Today is Thursday tie-dye. You are supposed to take a picture of yourself in some tie-dyed paraphernalia and post it on our on our Instagram. You guys can use the @MesaViewHB, @MesaViewEaglesHB, and we can put it on our story and share that with you. That would be awesome. Or you might not have tie-dye, but maybe you're making some today. You could even take a picture of you making some. That would work too.
That's a good idea. I was thinking that I might have to try to remember, or I guess I could YouTube it, right? How to do tie-dye, because I don't own anything tie-dye.
Yeah, Siri, how do you tie-dye? Come on.
There you go. Careful, my phone's you're gonna like alert my phone to start talking to me. All right, so I do have an organizational tip for today, and it is using office hours efficiently. So all of your teachers do have office hours, and the more important piece on Google Classroom really is the lessons that they're pushing out. You know, some of them are doing live Zooms for lessons, some are recording themselves and posting them, some are doing a combination. So that's a real important piece, but the office hours can be a really valuable place just to check in, to say hi, to see people's faces. And I just want to kind of reinforce kind of the balance of importance, that the lessons and the learning is the important piece, but then we also want you to use the office hours when you have a question, when you need some help, and when you need to check in.
Well, that's a good tip. Thank you so much. We're going to let our guest speaker, Ms. Carcutt, today share with us why she's here.
Well, awesome. Thank you, you guys. Well, I'm here today to talk a little bit about what's going on in gardening. Obviously, since we're not at school, we don't have access to our garden, which breaks my heart, because that's one of my favorite things to share with you guys is that garden. However, that doesn't mean that we cannot still garden. I put together these kits, these little gardening kits, and I'll go over them in just a second. See, Mrs. Ortiz has one as well. And what these are going to be doing is they're going to help us to not only grow some really great things, but they're going to teach us along the way a lot of the main concepts that we would be practicing in the garden anyways. So the whole point is that you are able to walk away knowing how to create and maintain your own home garden. So in these kits, which if you're a part of my gardening class, you can come pick these up at the office from Mrs. Ortiz or Mrs. Grunbaum. Inside of these kits, we have some kale seeds, some basil seeds, and then there's a little surprise seed in there that if you're part of my class, we're going to talk about that. That's a little mystery seed that we're going to experiment with. There's also some fertilizer. We have some compost, which we're going to go over composting in my class as well, and hopefully create some of our own compost. As well as we have some seed starter pellets and our soil. So basically, we have all the materials that we need to explore plants, explore the science of gardening, basically. So we're going to have some fun with that. To all of my science students, however, I just wanted to say that I really miss you guys, and I hope that you're enjoying the assignments that we're doing. And I love seeing you guys on the Zooms. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, for my gardening class, I'm so excited to do this with you guys. And please let me know if for some reason we can't come get these from the office. But yeah.
Thanks, Ms. Carcutt. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys plant. I was so surprised at how big a basil seed is. They're kind of like huge, like a big old pea. Amazing.
Actually, that's not a basil seed.
And I have
the basil seeds are the black ones.
Guys, I have a 3-year-old who all of a sudden decided that she has to go pee.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go have to
Okay.
go to the bathroom real quick, and I don't know if we can edit or what we'll do, but I'll be right back.
That's okay. That's okay.
We're
We
just
can
gonna
talk about this really fast.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, so the big green one is the surprise seed. That's our surprise seed that we're going to talk about. So the basil seeds are the little black ones that are in there with the surprise seed.
Nice. Well,
You see those? Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Now I see the little black basil seeds. I was surprised at that. So now that makes a little more sense. So the surprise seed will be interesting. Well,
Yeah, and those surprise seeds were actually harvested from our very own garden. So it's a plant that we have in our garden. So I'm not going to spoil that surprise quite yet, but
yeah, don't. I want to see what those grow up to be. So, well, I'm going to go on with our next part. I know Miss Grunbaum will be back in just a minute, but our cell wellness tip today is asking for help. So, guys, I know this is difficult, this online learning, this distance learning thing, and you guys have so much going on. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need to ask your parents, if you need to go to office hours and ask a teacher, if you need to phone a friend and call a friend and ask for help, but make sure you're asking for help when you need it. We definitely don't want to stress you guys out, and anything we can do to help, Ms. Gruenbaum, myself, any of your teachers, we are here definitely to help you out. So please ask for help if you need it.
Awesome. And did I pick back up right in time here? Ready for my quote of the day?
We're ready for the quote.
Okay, we were super fast.
Yeah.
We made sure to wash our hands afterwards too, just in case anybody's wondering.
Nice.
So I have a quote from Les Miserables. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. So I think just going along with our theme of every day is a new day, I wanted to share that quote. And I also have some good news I'd like to share, just a fun celebration that I heard about from one of our students. I'm going to give a shout out to Nick O'Brien, an 8th grader at Mesa, who made it into the APA program. He's going to be going to Ocean View next year for drumming. Congratulations, Nick.
Great job, Nick.
And we were able to talk to Nick and talk about the music that he played, and he was so amazing that they didn't even have him play his 3rd song because that's how good he was. So congratulations,
that's how good
Nick.
Mesa kids are.
Yes, that's just how they are. So if you have news like that, please share it. Parents, kids, we want to hear about all the wonderful things that are going on because we know they are. And normally we'd maybe hear about those things more frequently, and we just don't. So good job, and let us know if you have good news like that to share too.
I actually have Nick. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Gabrielle.
I actually have Nick, and I can attest to the fact that he's very talented. He always has a beat in his head, and he's, I can tell when he's drumming. He's focused. He's very passionate about what he does. He's very good at it. So I'm not surprised he made it in. Way to go, Nick.
Awesome.
Great job, Nick.
Sorry, go ahead, Mrs. Ortiz.
No, it's okay. I have some more good news. We have birthdays today, and we have quite a few.
Woo!
So German Baltazar in 8th grade. Madeline Gerber in 7th grade, one of our office aides. Great job, Madeline. And Gabrielle Zavek in 6th grade. Happy birthday, guys. Hope you have a great day. We miss you here at school, but make your day the best that it possibly can be. Mm-hmm. And one other thing, remember, boys and girls, don't forget we're still doing our planner cover design contest. So if you want to be have your art on the cover of our planner next year, go to our website and check out the student tab. All the directions on what we need on our planner are there. And the deadline for submissions is also on the website. So check that out, Eagles.
Awesome. And so I want to give a special additional thank you to Mrs. Carcutt for joining us today. Thank you, Mrs. Carcutt. And actually, I was on campus briefly yesterday, and so I'm going to post a little 1-minute virtual field trip to our beautiful garden, which has been kept lovely by our volunteers, Mrs. Morris and Mrs. Shipley, who are out there every week keeping it up. So I will post that today if you want to see the garden in person. And I'm going to screen share something really quickly because, guys, tomorrow, I don't know if you know this. Oh, dang it. It's not working. Hold on. I got to get back to the one I want to be on. There we go. I don't know if you know, but tomorrow, it's going to be May. Sorry, I love that. I can't not, I don't know if there's any in sync, if that's way too old for you guys, but it's not for me. It's gonna be May. There you go. Okay, so that's my little share and brief singing. And with that, if you stuck around, that was a good one, I think.
That was a nugget. It was a nugget.
That was a nugget. So with that, we're just gonna sign off and remind everybody.
Are we dating ourselves?
Yes, we are a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna hope that you stay sharp,
stay positive, and stay engaged, Eagles. See you later. Bye-bye.